Hey y'all, so we are back again. Um, Today we are going to be doing mug rugs. My daughter, she's doing her end of the year thing, and everybody's giving stuff to the teacher and stuff, so we decided to make her little mug rugs. So I've already made two, and then I figured, I was like, you know what if somebody else wants to do this? So I made, something like that. She likes owls. So, and then on the back side, just reversed and, quilted, just little lines, quilted little lines. And then I made another one. Made another one. And same thing. This time I did the square. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, well, on the back side you can see it. So I just kind of did that. But what you're going to need is 2 fat quarters. Of course, I got like tons of those because, Joann's, they always have them on sale. Plus I get my military discount. So you need 2 fat quarters, some little scraps of batting. I got some little 12 by 12 batting that I was doing quilting a day. So pretty much what you want to do is you want to make sure that your fat quarters are flat. If you want to iron them or if you want to press them, it doesn't matter as long as they're flat. And after they're done flat, you want to fold them up, not long ways. You want to fold them up like a hamburger, where the long side is folded together like that. And once you do that, then you want to, the way that I do it is I cut them 5 inches, pretty much like tar packs. When I say hot dog, I'm thinking of a hot dog going long ways, so we're not doing that, we're doing the short ways. So just fold it like that, get your corners together. What I do, because I don't feel like cleaning my big cutting mat, my cutting table. I don't feel like cleaning it, so that's why I'm using my OFA. So there's that. And of course, like I said, 5 inches. So what I do, because I like to just make it all at one time so I won't have to worry about it again, straighten it up. And what I do, if you have this, which like I said, y'all need to invest in this thing's super awesome, super cool, super awesome. Make sure these lines are together, the black lines together with the yellow line or whatever lines that y'all have, and they are. And then same thing, make sure that they're straight with the other lines. And then start at 0, to straighten it out, and then go 5 and then 10. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, cut those 2, get rid of the scrap, and then go from there so I can show you what I do next. So if you want to make a whole bunch of them at the same time. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I just finished cutting it. I'm about to lift up my little shape cutter line things, and I did readjust it to where it'll overlap just a tad bit. So, but I just had a little bit of a waist right there. And then let's go ahead, get this one. And then of course this didn't quite make the cut, so I'm gonna put that in my scraps. There's all my little scraps right there. Don't worry about, well, if you want to, I guess you can open it if having a whole bunch of them, like I have a whole bunch of them right here. So yeah, if you want to open them, you can, or if you're just doing the same material, you don't have to. You can cut them like that, closed. Because when they're closed, of course, you'll get 2 cuts at the same time. But right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, open all of mine. I'm going to straighten it up, have them all on the same corner, and we're going to be cutting a whole bunch of material at the same time. So I will be back, get it all nice and fixed. If you have sharp blades, of course, you can do about 4 to 6 materials. I've done 8 before, but you don't want to go over 4 if you're not that comfortable. So I will be right back. Let me fix all these up. I got them all lined up and everything. I got it started out at the 0, so I'm just gonna skim out that, and the same thing, 5 and 10, and then so on, so on, so on, so on. So I'll be right back once I'm done with these, and then and I'm gonna go ahead and then cut these. But if you know, like I said, if you don't have this, then obviously, you know, 5 inches. But like I said, this thing is like super awesome. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished doing all the other cuts, and what I just did is I just piled them up, you know, just stacked them up, and this is the last piece, and let's go ahead and add that on to that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and materials, whichever ones you want to get, and put them good guys together, face the good sides together, and you're going to do 1/4 inch down right there. So that way I can show you how I do chain stitch, chain sew, or assembly line sew. So you can just go bam bam bam, one right after another. So let me try to get that set up for you, okay? Hold on. So we're going to do 1/4 inch. Get 2 materials, 2 different materials, don't matter which ones. I'm going to see if I could try to even out my solids with the other prints. And you don't have to worry about back stitching or anything. And let's get this going. Right when you get to the end, you want to go ahead and butt up another material ready. So good guys with each other. Go ahead and get these good guys together. And just butt it up. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Butt it up. And the feet dogs in the bottoms, or I got a walking foot, so they'll both catch at the same time. So okay, and then that's it. So that's your assembly line or chain stitching. You're just going to do one right after another, and as soon as right before you get to the end, you know, like I said, get another one. Here's 2. I mean, that's all you're doing when you're doing a whole bunch of them. You know, if you want to do a whole bunch of them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a whole bunch of them, because not only I'm going to give them to the teachers to try to sell some for the next quilt show that's coming in Austin. So we've got a lot of quilt shows coming in Austin. So I was like, okay, well, let me try to do something different. So just keep on, keep on, keep on. And then once you get however many that you want or however many you got, I'm just going to do this real quick. Just cut it. Let me see if I can see. Okay, there we are. Okay. Just cut it right there, right in between. Just cut it. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Bam. Just cut it right in between, all of them. See? It's too easy. Too easy. Taking. Okay. And so after you're done, just take them all to the ironing board, and we'll iron them all at the same time. Let me show you how. After you're done, you know, assembly line sewing, cut them all apart, and this is how I do it. I line them up right on top of each other, kind of like a fan, you know. And what I do is, you know, you want to set the seams. Normally my solids are darker than my prints, but you know what? Since my prints are darker, let me go ahead and just flip it over. So, when you flip it over, whoosh, bam. There you go. Whatever side you have it up, that's pretty much what's gonna, it's gonna be on the dark side. The seam's gonna be on. So, example of this one right here, since this is up, when you bring it over, what I do, like I said, I kind of hold this, and then just kind of slide it through, you know, like that, and then it's already flat and open. Bam. And then there it is, see? Now it's on this side. So I'm going to do that real quick. And I already got it set because I already been over it. So you don't even have to set it. All you gotta do is just open them up and then slide it through. So, you know, just open it up, slide it through. Bam. Oops. There we go. There we go. Okay. And that's it. And you're gonna be doing all of this in like, I don't know, like a minute if you just keep on going. Me, I'm talking and I'm like listening to my kids at the same time. Because if I don't listen to them, then they can be like, Mama, Mama, they hit me. So I'm pretty sure y'all that has kids that y'all understand. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish all of these, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, I'll see you in just a bit. So our next thing is I'm gonna go ahead and start stacking them. If you want to stack them like 4 or 1 at a time, or you know, a pair at a time, you know, that's fine. I'm gonna see. Oh, and also when you stack them, do opposites. So you have one looking that way, the other one looking this way, like that. And then same thing, just reverse them. So that way they won't all be the same cut. So now we got that. You're going to cut it at 7 inches from the beginning. Let me see if I can bring this right here. Let's see, okay. Alright, so 7 inches is going to be right here. And it's actually going to be in the middle of the second square. And this is where you want to cut it. So, just in case. So there's that. So now, you just get rid of that, or you can save it for something else. So now, you have big one, and you have little one. So, and what you're going to do, pair them up, and then they'll be like this. This is how it's going to be. Hold on, sorry. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be like this. So there's side A, side B, and of course the batting's going to be in the middle. So you're not going to see that piece right there. So, oh Lord. So go ahead and do that. Get your side A, side B's together, stack them up. You know, same thing with this. Bam, side A, side B. So go ahead, stack them up. You know, opposite ways. And you know, solid, and then solid, 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 back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you know, like I said, you can do it 4 pieces, or if you want to be brave, and you can do like 8 pieces. It don't matter, whatever you can handle. Make sure you cut it to 7 inches from the beginning. 7 inches. Bam. Here, let me just scoot this over. There we go. 7 inches from right here, and then right there. Pretty much 7 inches is going to be the half of the second box. And I will see you in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of those, okay? Hold on. Alright. So I finished all of that, and this is what we got. So, super awesome. Alright, so now it's time for the batting. Now, like I said, I got 12 by 12 because I was using it for another project. But pretty much what you want to do, and if you want to just if you want to go ahead and just cut them a little bit bigger than what you have, that's fine. See, like how I have it overlap just a tiny bit, that's fine, because you're always just going to cut that piece off. But I'm going to leave it I'm going to leave it like this because, like I said, all I'm going to do is just cut it off and then use another piece. Sew that and then cut it off, and then I can see if I could try to fit right here. Right, you know, just make it a little bit bigger than what you have your batting. Just make it a little bit bigger. And then, so I got the batting, I got the material side up, and then the back side material. And what I'm going to do, I'm just also just kind of to let you know, I'm just going to go ahead and use, like, do random instead of just keeping it blue and blue or owl and owl. I'm just going to do all random, you know. And anywho, so got that side up. We're going to put this side down. So the good guys looking together. There's that. And if you want to pin, you can pin it. Me, I'm going to go ahead and use my handy dandy wonder clips. So, and I'm just going to put like a couple of them on the outside. Just like that. You know, yeah. And just make sure that you, when you sew all the way around, that you leave at least a little 2-inch space somewhere over here or right here. It don't matter where, which side, as long as you leave a little 2-inch space, so when you flip it around, it'll be good to go. So that's all I'm going to do right there. And so let me go to the sewing machine and let me go ahead and just sew it all the way around minus 2 inches. And when you do your opening, make sure you back stitch. So you're coming up and then back stitch, and then skip over and then back stitch, and then go all the way around, all that good stuff. So I will do all that. Let me go ahead and just sew it off camera, and then come back and let me show you how I cut it out. All right, be back. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. Okay, so I pretty much already run out of all my little 12 by 12 squares, and I sold, you know, 2 to each one. So I got the rest of that little batting slash, it was actually a little blanket that I had. So what I'm gonna do is on those, just cut those up. Where I need a, that's alright, I need something to put my food on. Go get me a napkin. Hurry up. Sorry guys. So, you know, just whatever little materials that you have, I mean, just use that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead and just cut this off and then continue on. So, but there's like the rest of that blanket that I've been using as a batting. So just, you know, something to like help you out. That way you won't be like, oh my god, I don't have anything. No, you got something. There's always something. So I'll see you in a bit. We are back, and you should have already sewn all the way around, leaving a little opening. This one's like super small for me, but it's okay, I'll still fit it. Alright, what I did next is time to do all of these. Time to take all the excess off, so that way when you turn it inside out, it won't be all bulky. And what I did is let me see, hold on, let me see if I can show you another one. Is okay, so at the corners you just want to cut as close as you can, but not on the threads, and go diagonal, right. Then after that, what I do is I do another little thing, and I go, you know, just a little bit more. That way it'll be a little bit narrower. Let me see if I can show it a little bit better. Right here. Okay. Right there, and then, ooh. I'm trying to do this one-handed. and do that. But don't do that, what I just did. That's too funny. And where am I at? There you are. Okay. just kind of cut out more on the edges than normal, like on the corner part. But on everything else, you know, I already did this. And, you know, just do that with all your other ones. And it's pretty much I already did all that. So you cut it all at the same time. And as soon as you're done cutting, if you want to do like a quick little press on them, you can. If not, you can just automatically just start turning them inside out. And then when you turn them inside out, make sure you go in between the materials. Don't go in between the material and the batting, because then you're gonna be like, what, I didn't do it right. So yeah, so in between each material. And when you turn them inside out, come on little dude, get the corners. And if you have one of those stilettos or something like that'll help you out. I just use my scissors, but I keep it closed. And turn them all inside out. You know, you're doing it all at the same time. But you know, if you just want to do like one or two, then obviously it'll be a lot quicker. And it'll be a whole lot quicker if you have two hands. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn them all inside out, and go to the next thing. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now I got them all inside out. I haven't pushed the corners out yet, so I wonder if I can set my phone right there. Okay. Get my scissors. Yeah, there we go. And see, and just kind of push the corners out. Sure. That one's small. Okay, I'll fix that, or I'll take it apart and then just push it. Oh, that's my dog, my little puppy. There we go. Yay! And then that's how you're gonna push all the corners out. Once you do all the corners, take it to your ironer, steam them, press them, however which way you want to do it, so that way it'll all be straight. And then once you're done ironing them all, you just do a little no, Abby, no. You just do a little stitch, like a scant quarter, all the way around. So one, you can close this up, so make sure that you fold in your opening. Just fold it in. Make sure you fold it in. There you go. And then do a quarter, scant quarter, however which way you want to call it. And if you want to press it down, you can press it down. It'll stay once you press it down. And go all the way around. And then once you're done with that, then you can do some little embroidery. And so I'm still learning, obviously, how to do it. So obviously you can see where I kind of messed up, but you know what? Who cares? So, and so I just, you know, just did that all the way around, you know, whatever I can see. And then finally, I just did a stitch in the ditch right here. And then that's the back. And that's how it looks like. And then you're done. And that's it. But you see how I have the 1/4 inch right there? That's it. Too easy. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I need to finish doing what I gotta do. Because,
go clean.
yeah, we gotta go to the washateria.
You know that, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're gonna clean all our towels.
Yeah. So that's all you gotta do. Just tuck this in, press it, quarter scant all the way around. If you want to do little designs, you can. If you want to do little designs, you can. Whatever you want to do, it's your biz. If you just want to leave it just scant and then do a stitch in the ditch, that's fine too. You know, it's your stuff. Nobody don't need to tell you what to do. We just give you the tools of how to do it. It's up to you of what you want to do. So thank you so much, and I will see y'all in the next. All right, peace.